HefTV. YouTube.com/Lord Hefty.
Isn't it possible I'm just a person? I'm none of those labels. Maybe I'm just a person. A person just as important and as valid as anybody else that's calling me that shit, or anybody else that's fucking posting that shit in the comment section. Just as important as valid as the person who's watching this goddamn video right now. Maybe we're all equal. Maybe we're all just as fucking sane. Maybe we're just fucking crazy people walking around in a world that doesn't make any sense, trying to make fucking sense of it, just trying to minimize the damage we do to everybody else. Maybe that's what I am. Maybe I'm none of those fucking labels. Maybe I'm just an empathic, kind, caring person who's trying to make sense of this crazy fucking world.
So, yeah. Well, top of the morning to you, YouTube. It's your buttery voiced host, HefTV. I'm coming at you from HefTV, and joined with me, as always, is...
Holy tumbles.
And...
Millennial Mike.
who has a mouthful of munchkins right now. We're not talking about the donuts. I mean, he is literally eating the midgets from the Wizard of Oz. I can say midgets, right?
From the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, from the Wizard of Oz, yeah.
Oh, I was going to say Oompa Loompas from...
Well, them too, but that's the second course.
That's, yeah, because they're orange flavored. Because
They're orange flavored.
Yeah.
Because they're
Sweet
skin and
dessert.
stuff, yeah. They just look like those like fake tan people. I'm like, oh, those poor kids. Look, their hair turned green too. Jesus. I would not want to go to this place. So there's one really big thing I want to talk about today, but I can't until next week. So we got to kind of keep you guys in suspense until then.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun.
These
But
pretzels are making me thirsty.
it is a pretty big deal, though. I'm a little upset I can't talk about it right now, but you guys will understand next week. Today, did you? Well, how the hell is everybody? Well, I know how you're doing. Let's start out with Millennial Mike here. How you doing?
Yeah, the one
I'm
who's clearly fucking up the wardrobe.
I know.
Again.
You're clothed again.
It's like the third, fourth week.
I know.
I'll make it up to you guys.
I don't know about that. I don't know if you can make it at this point. But you're doing well? I mean, it's a beautiful day
Yeah,
outside.
it's gorgeous out. Yesterday was really nice too.
Yeah, it was. And that's actually supposed to be nice. I think the first crappy weather is supposed to see is like on Monday. It's going to be like 87 on Sunday or something like that. I'm like, what is going on?
And then back to 60.
Yeah, then back to 60. So you're going to have a lot of sick people. And, of course, go ahead. Upstate New York, so that figures. Doubles, how are you this morning, buddy?
I can't find my phone.
You
You
can't
just had it.
find your
I
phone.
know.
Did it fall in the...
No, my fat ass was sitting on it.
Oh. Nice.
Yup.
So you found your phone, so that's one mystery solved. You're welcome, by the way.
Yeah, it was-
Well, it's a combined effort.
Hey, man.
Me and Millennial helped you find it.
I feel like he was just tweeting the entire time
He
about it.
just sees the little
Fat
camera
ass
sticking out. He's
his
like,
phone. Hashtag what the hell?
that'll be an awesome topic to start with the podcast. It's like, fat guy loses phone under his own ass. Well,
Yeah.
Where he found it may astonish you. Click here.
click here,
Click
yeah.
here to find out.
What?
Number 4 is shocking.
Yes, number 4 is probably the most shocking thing you'll ever see.
It's like, wait a minute, where did he lose the phone? How was there a number?
How did the number change in that time? That failed. Don't anybody laugh at that. That was fucking awful. So, I am absolutely exhausted today.
I'm fucking beat, man.
Yeah, I think all around we're kind of in a lazy. But Millennial Mikey, of course, coming in clutch with the coffee, and I got a Bang energy drink right now. So I think I would hoped I would have been 100% awake by now. I got out about almost 2 hours ago, and I'm still trying to get out of it. So it's an interesting morning. But we're happy to be here with you folks, and we got a couple things to talk about today. We're actually gonna well, I think there's only really one GameStop related thing to talk about, and that is the redesign of the stores into the retro stores. Have you seen this video yet, Tumbles?
No.
So a video
I'm interested.
a video leaked on Monday, I believe, right? Look, he's vaping already. Vaping motherfucker.
Jesus.
You know, we're going to go into that shortly, too, with the vaping thing. Oh, we got lots to talk about today, boys.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm so excited, too. Oh, are you excited, Tumbles? Grab my nipple.
I got Twinkies, so I'm good.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude, look.
I heard you're all about those Twinkies.
Check it. Twinkies.
Woody Harrelson would probably kill you for those. And was it zombie?
We would have.
I don't think I've ever had a Twinkie.
You never had a Twinkie before?
I can't honestly recall the time when I had.
Are you serious?
I'm not saying open that up and
Open that up and give him a
I
Twinkie.
do not want a Twinkie.
Dude, eat a Twinkie.
No, if I've gone 22 years without having a Twinkie, I want to.
Dude, those things will outlive you, bro. Eat a Twinkie. All right, guys. So this is a first. We're going ahead and we're gonna pop Mike's cherry with a Twinkie.
It's like
so it's sugar and sugar.
I mean, is it anything to tweet about?
Yeah, should we hashtag Twinkie this?
Oh my god.
Or would you rather a ding dong?
This is like less than mediocre.
Less than me? It's a substandard Twinkie?
This is a substandard snack.
That is disappointing.
Wow.
Considering
Well,
all the
it's
hype that this thing's
empty
good.
calories. I mean, it's literally all it is sugar.
Yeah.
It's like, you know.
It's light. It's creamy. It's disgusting. I don't like it.
Wow, and there you go. That is Millennial Mike's food review for the day.
About a Twinkie.
What the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, the redesigned stores at GameStop. So this is gonna be a long editing session. So basically, a video leaked earlier this week that kind of showcased it. He's still eating it. Good on you, buddy. I mean, don't start what you can't finish. That's admirable. Would you like a napkin, buddy? Or as I call him, would you like a dream catcher, Mike? Oh man, yeah.
Are there any dreams on that one?
No, there's no dreams on that. There's no dreams in any of them, Tons. There's no dreams in any of them. So, I kind of wrangle myself. Video leaked about GameStop's newly redesigned stores. They actually look kind of cool. But here's my thing.
Kind of look it up.
It's not going to be enough to save the business. And how many stores are there that are big enough to accommodate, you know, the new chairs and the CRT televisions and stuff like that?
You'd have to take so much off the walls, and especially the Clifton Park store. I don't even know how.
I don't think it'd be feasible. I honestly think that's one of the ones that's going to shut down. But, you know, and not only that, but actually it was bought up, and it was a good point. Camelot 331, of course, because he is the go-to guy for anything GameStop horror story related, or Walmart story related, or McDonald's story related. This guy's just absolutely don't stop listening to this. But as soon as you're done listening to this, go over and check out his channel, Camelot 331, on YouTube, and he is an amazing dude. But he brought up a really good point, are they going to have bathrooms accessible for these people? Because you got to think, if you're going to have a tabletop gaming PC, these dudes, like, tabletop games are not quick. Like, hey, let's play a game of Go Fish real quick. You're sinking hours into that, and they will be selling snacks apparently at this. But the problem is, they're going to be pimping warranties on the snacks, and they're going to serve bite-sized candy bars. If you want the king size, you have to upgrade your membership to the pro, and then you can get the bigger bags of Doritos and stuff like that. Pretty sure I'm making that one up, but GameStop, I wouldn't put it past you. But the bathroom thing, I didn't even think of. I was like, yeah, you're going to have these sizable human beings, not all of them, but you're going to have sizable human beings who are going to be in your store that are going to be eating and consuming and sitting there. And they going to have to poop at some point. And I seriously doubt, with the exception of Rich from Review Tech USA's GameStop letting them use his bathroom very cordially the other day, I doubt GameStop would be like, yeah, come on, Neckbeard, come use this, come use our personal pooper here and just destroy it. Just like sandblast that toilet, please, for us. I don't think that'll happen. And the cost of putting in new bathrooms?
Well, you would have to change the entire layout of the store.
Exactamundo. So, I mean, still has yet to be seen how this is going to work. If it's going to work.
It would have to turn around a profit very quickly, because if they rate all the money that they're spending on remodeling the stores.
No.
No.
What about you, Tom? Did you see any pictures or anything yet?
Google is being stupid and it's showing me pictures of like storefronts of GameStop.
Oh.
Nothing like retro at all.
Oh, well, we'll show you that later. But that was actually really the only GameStop-y thing I can think of to talk about right now.
Well, the ones that they show you how the layout's supposed to look, it's in like a pretty big store too.
Yep.
So it looks appeasing, but I don't see how other stores, especially any ones that I've been to around here, can accommodate that.
No.
Yeah, no, ours certainly wouldn't be able to.
No, not at all. But it is neat to see, and good luck to you, GameStop. And like I don't know, I'll say good luck with the pouring perfume on pig shit, so to speak. So we'll see how this goes. This is very interesting. E3 is dying, if not dead.
Technological age is fucking taking over.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, it's sad. I mean, they were showing, we were watching a video last night, and they were showing the attendance records of, like, all these different cons and, like, gaming expos, like, worldwide and stuff. And at the I think the largest attendance one was, like, 375,000 people, and that was, like, overseas somewhere. But
Korea, I think.
Yeah, Korea, or maybe not Korea. That sounds a bit extreme. It was somewhere overseas.
Somewhere over yonder.
Somewhere over the pond. But at the very, very bottom of this attendance record thing was E3. At like for this past one was like 66,000 people attended it, and it's like,
holy shit.
Yeah. So nobody cares. You can watch it on YouTube. You can watch it on Twitch.
Literally on any platform you want.
Yeah. So it just doesn't make sense anymore, and especially since it's not specifically for like insiders, and like it's not a trade show anymore. Like, and I remember when it was just that. And you know, unless you were in the business or like knew somebody, like you weren't going to E3. I had a buddy who ran a game store called Game Crazy back in the day down in Latham. Cool guy named Dave, and he was actually able to go to a few of them. And this was again back in the days when they weren't just letting every Joe Schmo in there and stuff like that. So that was really cool. But again, like it's just another thing that's tanking, man. But it makes sense though. I mean, Nintendo pulled out a couple of years back.
Sony pulled out.
Microsoft they have their own thing that they do across the way, and like their own theater. So it's like, you know, what's the point? What's the allure?
They just host their own whenever, instead of being on time schedule for E3.
It seems like the smaller ones, like PAX, and like what's the one you go to, Genericon and stuff like that. Like the smaller ones seem to be like have more of a. Well, they're also probably more fan based too, I would think, rather than. Right? I mean, you've been to a bunch of them.
So Genericon isn't a gaming convention like that at all.
Oh, it's not. It's just a bunch of nerds getting together.
Pretty much.
Oh.
Then it's like anime and stuff. It's so I think there's like one room that you can go to where you can rent some kind of video game console. You have to like you have to give them like your ID, and they hold on to your ID while you're using it.
What if I gave them your ID? Could I steal the console at that point?
But it was pretty cool last year because there was an Xbox One, and I was like, I want the Xbox One. Of course, this was like 2 a.m. And I was like, I want to use the Xbox. And the guy was just like, I don't even need your ID. He's like, I'm gonna take a nap, and I'm like, all right, I want to play Xbox.
Nice. That's not bad at all.
Yeah. So I'm playing video games. The guy's asleep, and I'm just like, this is fucking great.
Excuse me, I had to sneeze there. I didn't want to do it on mic, so I held it in. I think I just blew out a fucking portion of my brain that remembers how to.
I forget math.
Hi, I'm hefty. I forgot math. Yeah, so that's a neat thing, and again, kind of a little sad to see. But again, I really, unless there's something very interesting that I'm really interested in that is going to be being announced, I could honestly give 2 shits about E3. You know, I'm like, whatever. I'll get the gist of it. I'll get the footnotes on YouTube.
Yeah, I always watch like the overviews of it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I only tuned into the Sony one because I'm a Sony fan. So but
we still love you anyway, though. There's just in case everybody's wondering, Tumbles and myself are Xbox individuals, and Millennial, of course, having to be the trout that swims against the stream, the salmon that swims against the stream.
He's swimming down.
Wouldn't you guys be swimming across the stream? Or up the stream? Sorry.
Against the current?
I don't know.
No way, man. You know how much work that is, bro?
It's like, well,
if I was a fish, I'd be the fattest fucking fish that would be the first to go if a bear was around. I'd be like, oh damn. Like, yo, you guys better go. 'Cause I'm like,
shit.
yeah. I'm like, oh,
I'll distract him, make it sound heroic.
I'm done. Yeah, I'll distract them. You guys go ahead. I'm just gonna eat this Twinkie.
Speaking of which, I will eat my Twinkie.
Go ahead and eat your
I
Twinkie.
hope you enjoy it more than I did.
I'm sure he will.
Me too.
I'm sure he will. But at least you tried it. And trying new things is what life is all about.
I don't like change.
I don't like change either. Change is scary. Change is very rarely welcome. And change is usually not easy in anything. And I think human beings obviously are creatures of habit. You know, you get into your routine, and anything to break that routine is scary. Are you alright, buddy? You choking on that Twinkie? Okay, I think Tumbly's broken, but
I hope the mic picked that up.
I hope so too. I'll make sure I'll boost the levels just for that when we can hear him like mumbling through a mouthful of cream and sugar. What were you saying?
I fucking love Twinkies.
You hear that, hostess? Give this man free Twinkies.
I have another package of Twinkies, dude.
Are they fudge covered ones
Yep.
from last night?
2019 sucks, doesn't it?
2019 has been an absolutely terrible year for me, yes. And it continues to just kick me in the plum basket. But there's really no anything to say to that except that the year's got to come to an end at some point, and there's no fucking way 2020 can be worse than 2019 was.
That's true. We're at rock bottom. It can only go up.
I can only go up from here.
Unless
Yeah.
you brought a shovel.
That's true. I usually have my own shovel, and I'm digging my own hole as I'm complaining that I'm in a rut. I'm like, that sucks. I can't get out of this rut. Yeah, you're making your rut deeper. Yeah, I know. Get the fuck off me. I'll take you down with me. Trust me. But yeah, again, there's a lot going on right now, and we just gotta, and by we I mean me, you gotta keep on keeping on. But yeah, 2019 has not been a great year.
We'll go into more detail about that next
But
week.
yeah, next week, yeah. Tune in next week, guys. We'll have an awful
Tune in
lot
next
to talk
week.
about.
We'll
Yeah,
have a whole
tune in next
episode
week.
about
Yeah,
how
it's probably
awful
going to be
2019 is.
That's true. It could absolutely turn that into an entire podcast, which that'd be an easy one too. I would have to do
Sweet.
zero research
Zero.
into this. I just speak from experience. Be
Oh
like,
my god.
so this is how,
great.
and it's interesting because they tell you on YouTube, and I've seen this time and time again from creators, never put your personal stuff out there. Nobody wants to hear it. That's true. But, I mean, again, not a whole heck of a lot of people, care, which is good. I forget what the hell I was saying. Yeah, anyway, yeah, tune in next week. We'll have a lot to talk about.
Can't wait for next week 'cause I want to do shit.
That's...
I don't do a shit anyway.
Yeah, you do. Stop it. Everybody has their part to play.
Yeah, we have the Millennial.
The Millennial.
Who's got
Yeah, my job is to
the,
bring you guys
the
coffee.
phone.
That's it. That is actually not his job to bring coffee. Mike is just a sweetheart and does it because he is an absolutely wonderful individual. And actually, I kind of want to go into that a little bit. Is with all that's going on, I have now. I mean, I've always appreciated my friends, and I've always looked at my friends as family. And you know how I treat my friends. I mean, both of you have known me for a while. You especially know how I am, Tumbles. But if you're my friend, dude, that's it, dude. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you guys. And these days especially, I've come to appreciate my friends more and just kind of recognize how much people actually care and how much I care about people, and just I want to take a second and get a little schmaltzy and say that I love both of you guys and thank you guys for being my friend.
We
And
love you.
I know you do, and I still can't figure out why, but I got to be doing something right. So
You know, I question it myself sometimes.
yeah, I don't blame you. That would plague me at night. I'd be like, what the fuck? What is it about this guy?
What did I do in my life to deserve
this
this man?
I think that a lot of people that know me could agree with you on that. But no, and anybody that's listening, and you'll know who you are. I love you guys very much, and I appreciate each and every single one of you, all our subscribers, all our watchers, all our viewers. Thank you guys so much. You guys mean the world to me, and especially I have the best family in the world. But you and the friends, I wouldn't trade any of you guys for anything. So I just want to take a minute and appreciate the hell out of you guys and everybody.
I treat myself in for a donut.
You trade yourself in. I know a donut. I don't know. 5 caps. I'm pretty sure you would hang yourself for.
Oh my god!
You would string
5
yourself
caps,
up with 5
dude.
caps.
If you're lower than level 78 and you want to the level of 5 caps, watch
Yeah,
yourself.
watch out. Tumble's gonna get you. Let's see. What else have we got? Oh, are you familiar with McJuggernuggets at all?
No.
Are you familiar with the video of the kid whose father runs over his video games with the riding lawnmower?
Yes.
And spits it? So that's
Yes.
McJuggernuggets. So I've been a fan of his content for years on YouTube. The guy is a genius. A genius. And the whole time watching that series, which it turned out to be fake, but the way it was like, it just acted, and everybody that was in it was like phenomenal. And I like still, even knowing it was fake, was like, is it? Yes, is the long answer. But
Did
it
you
was.
do one with Thanksgiving too?
Oh yeah, with
Yeah,
flips the
yeah,
table and everything.
yeah.
Oh yeah. That was actually, I saw that on a porn site one time. I was like, why is this even on here?
Young table gets plowed.
Yeah. I couldn't even tell you what it was, but I saw it and I was like, dude, that's a McJuggernuggets video. What the hell is that doing on this site? I'm not going to shout the name out. But so he's one of the biggest creators. I like that too. He's one of the biggest creators YouTube has ever had, and he has started. He co-started Storyfire, which is supposed to be a competitor to YouTube, platform-wise. But he is leaving YouTube like for good. He will stop producing content for YouTube completely on January 1st, 2020, which is kind of a big thing. He's going to be doing better on this platform. YouTube is quite stifling. If you're and again, it's only if you're monetized, which is again why I like us, because YouTube doesn't even care about us. They're not making money, just let them do what they want.
They're gonna phase out.
Yeah, they'll phase. Yeah, we'll just stuff them into a corner on YouTube, and maybe they only have 200 subscribers. Yeah, fuck them. Like nobody cares. We do, but YouTube, I'm pretty sure could really. We're like a crop dust on YouTube. That's just like, oh, that stinks. Let's get it out of here quick. But so he's gonna be doing better creatively. He's gonna have a lot more to do. It's a really cool platform. It's still in beta. But again, it's somebody that I have watched for years, and it's kind of interesting to see how this is going to go in the future, and how the platform is going to do.
It's weird because YouTube's been under fire for a couple of years now. Majorly for a couple of years now, and I haven't heard a single thing about another competitor to YouTube.
There's been a couple that have tried and failed. There was VidMe. And a couple other ones that just went belly up and it's honestly, it's been since Google bought out YouTube that it's been it's gone corporate and less about the creators and more about the ad revenue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's tough because YouTube is if you're Gen Z, which I didn't even know was a fucking thing until yesterday. There's millennials and Gen Z. And Gen Z is anybody born, 1990 to 2000 or something like that?
It's pretty much anyone who's not a millennial.
Yeah, anybody who's just...
It's 1996 or something.
Yeah, or something like that. And I'm just there's a Gen Z. I'm like, what the... Okay, well, I'm just old. No, you're not. You're Millennial Mike. Yep. Gen Z Mike just sounds stupid. We're not calling you that.
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah.
Millennial. Alright.
Millennial
Yeah,
Mike.
because Z's if we say
You gotta
Gen
change
Z.
my age. It's that easy, you know?
Is that easy?
It's like putting the odometer back on your car. The engine still has 195,000 miles on it. You can rewind it back to 40, but that ain't gonna change, you know. So that's a big thing. I'm gonna big McJuggernuggets, because of course you listen. Jesse, best of luck to you, man. I'm still gonna watch you regardless where you are.
He watches the channel?
What?
He watches.
Sure. Why not?
I
I can't prove he doesn't watch the show.
I thought you said since you're watching.
Oh, I did. I'm just, again, assuming that everybody watches and listens to this content.
I was gonna say, ooh, it changes everything. listens to the show.
Yeah, I mean that'd be nice. I'd like to think he does.
Why'd you say since you're listening?
Because
Just lying to us now.
oh well, yeah, but I do that all the time.
Yeah, we'll edit that out. We'll keep that in there.
No, we're keeping that in there. We're gonna keep.
Since he's listening. To
I
this.
have to, since he's listening. Yeah, otherwise I just and plus I have to wear my shame. I can't just cut out all me being a dumbass. Otherwise, this program would be like 5 minutes long, and that's it.
Shame
And it would be
on
mostly you guys talking. So,
shame on you. Shame.
damn.
From Family Guy.
I'm saying no. I'm just throwing mad shade my way.
Shame on
That
you.
was nice.
Is there an angel in the room?
There might be.
That
I know.
voice.
I know.
Wherever the hell
That
it is.
voice, though.
Well, it's a beautiful voice.
It is.
I mean, not really, but you know.
And your spiky hair. So yeah, let's see. That's the Juggernuggets in a nutshell for you.
Area 51 raid.
Oh yes,
Today.
thank
Today
you.
is September 20th.
That's right. Now somebody had mentioned that to me yesterday, and I meant to text it to myself so I didn't forget. Was that you?
Yeah.
Meant to text it to myself so I didn't forget. No, it was at work. I found out. You weren't the first one to tell me.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I think it was John Can, 5188.
There's
Super plug there.
got to be some news about it now.
I want to know how many of those awesome tinfoil hat protected animals are protecting their owners now from the aliens with their tinfoil hats on.
Yeah. He doesn't know.
He doesn't know about that one.
He
I don't even
doesn't
think he
know.
listened to that podcast.
Oh,
That was like the first one,
Dude, I'm
wasn't
gonna kick his ass.
it? You just kick millennials' ass? I can't allow that, dude.
Yeah,
Just like,
man.
come on, we're a small team. We need each other. It's not a
Apparently,
whole-
it's just a huge celebration.
Yeah.
It's literally just a huge party people are throwing outside of Area 51.
Yeah. Well, they're not actually going to storm it, man. Nobody has the balls to do that. Are you
No,
kidding
no
me?
one has the balls to do it. But there's people dressed up in like fucking NASA costumes.
Oh, sure.
There's
Because you
people
know
in the park.
that's what you want to do in the fucking desert.
Yeah.
In September is wear
Yeah.
a NASA suit,
Yup.
adding to the stink of foot and weird people and like probably some corn dogs. I think, right?
I feel like we should tell Mike about the tinfoil hat animals.
Yeah, go for it. All right. Well, again, thanks to your fearless leader, Hefty, here, we were running through the wrong microphone. So up until now, you've probably heard the worst possible audio next to the horror podcast when I had the settings wrong on the microphone. So again, whoopsie, my bad. So, but
Whoopsie.
we got it fixed now, I think. So again, apologies for the audio quality before this. We were not running through that, and by we I mean me. It's all on me. This is my fault. It's just that's frustrating. That's very frustrating.
Oh no, I was asking if I could, because I have a story.
Oh yeah, go right ahead. You wanted a high five for my shame. I'm like, I earned it.
Hey
so,
man.
Ow.
So apparently, I actually just read this. Great Escape will pay you $600. They will pay a couple $600 to stay in a coffin for 30 hours straight, with a bathroom break every 3 hours. Or technically, you're not really staying there for 30 hours straight.
Will they pay you $600
Yeah.
a person or in total?
In total, the couple $600. My question is, does my pet rock count? Because if it does, me and Oscar will.
You could chill. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Oscar needs to go out more than once every 3 hours.
He does.
He has the walnut bladder.
Yeah.
So your pet rock would probably pee all over the inside of that. And my question was,
I lay in that shit.
say, she's lying, it's shame. What if you and I were a couple and we rolled up and we're like, I'll tell you what, if you can find a coffin that'll fit both of us in it, we'll give you $600 and we'll lie in it. No questions asked. We'll just start already. We don't even care. Yeah, find a big enough. They need like a piano crate for us. It'd be like, Then in that case, we'll just go pee in a corner.
The
Like,
other
yeah, we're good.
guys are finding out 6 coffins for each of you.
Yeah, it's like, no, we bought our own. Actually, we bought our own coffins.
We brought our own. Like we're actually just we're seeing that what it would look like if we died.
Yeah, it's like it's like the old Boy Scout motto: always just be prepared. It's like just roll around with a coffin.
Hell yeah.
Those funeral directors are so smarmy. They think they're the only ones that can roll around in those.
Who
neat,
the hell
big...
do they think
Nah,
they are?
What is wrong with you people?
You bastards.
That's where we were. So the Stormar shelter.
Oh.
So they had you might as well just start over again. I'll cut that whole last part out and just start over again.
So there was an adoption agency that I think it's all 16 hours away from Area 51. They came up with their own hashtag called hashtag Stormar Shelter, and they had they wanted to adopt out as many animals as possible, and to get in the whole bandwagon of Area 51. They put little tinfoil hats on all the dogs and the cats.
The pictures were so cute.
Oh, I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, look it up while I'm telling. And it was one of their taglines for it, and it was so cute. It was our animals can protect you from the alien invasion and stuff like that. And they had and it was so adorable. And I told Tumbles, I was like, I wanted Odin to have a tinfoil hat on, and boy, Odin was not having any of that.
It's not.
That thing didn't even make it. I think it made it on Odin's head for maybe a nanosecond, and
That's so cute.
see, isn't that? I'm like, what a cute idea. That's one of my favorite ones. It's like the Dealy Boppers. I love the Dealy Boppers. So that was absolutely adorable. But I'm hoping that those awesome animals. First of all, I hope every single one of them got adopted, because they're just cute as anything. I love animals. I'm a big animal fan. And so I hope they got... And not only that, I hope they are living up to their duties as anti-alien invasion.
There's got to be at least one person that adopted one and brought them with them.
I would hope so.
They even got cats on it.
Oh, my God.
Those cats just want to die. They're like, I hate you.
It's just like, I hate this.
Like, yeah, go to sleep. I'm going to sleep on your face and smother you. Don't worry.
That's what Zazu would do, man.
Cats are little bastards.
That's what Zazu
I just said I love animals. I'm like, cats are assholes.
Yeah, no, cats are dicks.
Yeah, cats are. Well, they're more independent than dogs are. They're just like, you can't really train a cat. I mean, I'm sure you can, but I mean, they're gonna do what they want to do regardless.
That's the best part. They just keep to themselves.
Until they have 6 of them, and they decide they're like, hey, so this part of the floor is the most. Everyone walks through here. I'm gonna throw up right here. Hey, other cats, all throw up right here.
I was gonna do it over in the other area that's out of the way, but now that you point this out, this is a great spot. Wow! Like a hairball the size of a bowling ball comes out. It's like, oh my god! Stop licking it. What is wrong with you, fucking cat?
That would be Banjo.
It would be Banjo.
You see Banjo doing
It's
that.
pronounced Bonjo, dude. Come on, get with it. You don't even know your own cats.
Him and Gus, they would. Oh my god, they're both afraid of absolutely everything.
Are they?
They're afraid of their own shadows.
Well, they were feral cats, weren't they?
Yeah. Banjo, Gus, and Fargo, and Fraggle, and Autumn were feral cats. Well, and Zazu. Well, no, he came from a hoarding situation.
Ooh, Zazu did? Ooh.
Yeah. He's super protective about his food. If you go near his food, he's gonna fucking go off on you.
Really?
Yeah, it's the coolest thing ever.
He's just back off.
I put it on the counter, and he's been getting good about it. But when we first gave it to him, you go near him, he would stop, and he would just turn his head and look at you. It's just all right, dude, put the gun down.
His eyes start glowing red. You're like, whoa. You hear nah, I don't want nothing to do with you, boy.
And then no one comes and gasses the room.
Crop dust. And he doesn't even need anything in the room. He just walks through. It's you're like, oh, thanks, Odie. It's waving his little tail to kind of spread it around a little bit more.
He's a dick.
No one's a cute puppers. They're all
He
cute
is a
puppers.
cute
You got
puppy.
pets, Mikey?
I have a couple cats.
What you got?
Cats.
Oh, I thought you said couple pets. I'm like, well, yeah, okay, what are they?
Couple cats.
Okay. Are they cool cats, or?
Or are they assholes?
Well, I mean, 2 of them are my sisters, and so when she goes out, I'll only have 2 cats in the house. But
Oh.
they're all right.
They're all right.
She has 2 boys, and they're assholes, but
Oh.
the other 2 are nice.
Do you want any more cats at all? I'll give them to you.
I'll probably get a cat when I.
Do you want one? I have 6 that you can choose from.
I'm getting a Maine Coon.
That's what Zazu is.
Is he?
Zazu's a Maine Coon, yeah. When we first got Zazu, he was this long, and he was 17 pounds.
I remember he was a big boy. He was a real big boy.
Cat, yeah. He was bigger than some small dogs.
Yeah.
Maine Coons are cool.
There was what'd you say?
I said Maine Coons are cool.
Oh, cool. They're actually I think I lived with a dude. The dude in the leather jacket from the video last night. He had a coon, Maine Coon.
Mancun.
Yeah, he had one of those. It was a cool cat. It was like very bushy.
Yeah, bushy, they're huge.
Yeah.
Zazu's a stoner cat.
Yeah, he is.
He really is. I love that cat.
There is a notoriously nefarious, ill-tempered cat named Squishface that a buddy of ours, me and Tooey's and Eddie's owns. Now this cat
Squishface
will lure you in. It'll like rub on you, and it'll like nuzzle up for you to pet it. As soon as you lay one finger on that cat, boy, it's go time. Boy, Squishface has his shoes on and ready to go. He's ready to meet you in those showers.
He's already
boy,
in the
down.
showers.
He's in the showers.
He's
like
waiting. He's just standing there. He's
Squishface
like,
is the
let's go.
most evil entity. Period. The cat is just pure evil. I've never encountered a cat like this before, and I'm usually good with any and all animals. And this cat should just be destroyed. And it's like its owner. I'm not going to put him on blast. Will take Squishface and throw him onto people, and him or her.
God.
I forget. Yeah, and just like that's the way the dude is. But the cat is just evil. Like it'll tear you up, bro. That cat, I will give my lunch money to. It doesn't even have to ask or demand or beat me up. It's like, here you go, Squishface. Don't worry. But that is by far the most evil cat ever. And they'll be like, yeah, why don't you go ahead, pet her. And then you go to pet her, and inevitably you're gonna get bit and scratched, and like hopefully no like arterial spray comes out. These cats are bastards.
There was a woman who was setting on fire love notes from her ex in her apartment, and she fell asleep, and her apartment caught fire.
Wonder why.
I don't know.
Now
I mean, it makes such sense. Why have a fire outside?
You just have it inside.
Yeah, and I'm assuming the fire was not in a fireplace. I'm assuming this individual did not have a fireplace.
No. She was just tossing them on the floor.
Yeah, if the trash can. It
wasn't even a trash can. It was on the floor.
I just see, like a little, on a carpeted floor. I'm sure, nonetheless. Yep. It's like, yeah, this makes sense.
That would be quite the thing to do.
She probably turned around and like blamed her ex for it. Look at what you did. Like, what?
You burned my apartment.
Yeah, this is your fault.
Hold on.
What? This is why I wrote those letters. Like, we should not be.
This
you should be committed.
This is the exact reason.
Yeah, this is why we are no longer an item.
This is the reason. Because we can't have anything nice.
That's insane. But it's funny because you tell me about that, and then I just think to your story about last night about Elliot when he would just want to start a fire in the garage and just put wood chips on the ground.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? It's like, what?
It's like, first of all, you're in a garage that could go up in flames. Second of all, on the other side of the garage is sawdust and horse shavings.
And gasoline and oily rags and wicks and TNT that are those old-timey cartoony bombs that are just a circle with a little nipple on it and stuff. And you're like, oh, God. So why are all these in one spot in the garage?
That was, when he told me that, I was like, dude, what? Like, literally, he's like, yeah, I would take my lighter. That's another thing that we had to talk about. I'm looking at you for that. Is Craig the Creamsicle. Did a lot of work on that
Tumbles
shit.
has actually been working harder on your game than you have been.
Yeah. Anybody who gives it more than one thought a week has been working on it harder than I have.
That he's got it finished for you. He's got he's got his notebook.
Yep. I found this cleaning out my closet yesterday. And some of the ideas are ran by Hefty, and he's like, oh, that's actually halfway decent. So, I put Craig the Creamsicle. Ice cubes could be like first aid.
Is what?
Ice cubes could be like first aid.
Could be like first aid.
I like that.
Potential bosses, and did I?
I'm not sure if we went into the bosses. We may have.
I think we did.
Okay.
Because I was going to explain myself for that third one, but I never did.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You're right. Because then we started doing the hot stuff video.
So the bosses, like a big lighter.
Yeah, that we talked.
The second one is a matchbook.
See, and my thing with the matchbook was, I'm like, I have and used today, and it's funny. It's what I said last night. I have
Yep.
like 2-3-year-old matches in my car for like if my lighter runs out or whatever, I at least have some sort of combustion in there. And I'm like, I don't throw out matchbooks. I probably have some in my drawer that are older than that, but I'm like, I don't throw out matchbooks because you never know.
I don't even have matchbooks.
You don't even have matchbooks?
I don't even think I have any in the house, actually.
Oh, that's. What do you do if like you need to light a candle?
Just light it. We use that,
Oh,
lighter that you use for like the grill.
the
and
grill
stuff.
lighters. You millennials. I remember back in my day, we had to rub 2 sticks together with tinder and flint. Witches were running rampant in Salem.
We just strike 2 rocks together and hope for the best.
What about the what was the third one?
The third one is a bottle of hot sauce. Now, I feel like I should explain myself a little bit with that. So, usually if someone's cleaning out like their fridge or freezer, one of the things to usually almost always go is the hot sauce. At
You
least
keep hot sauce in your freezer?
I said like
No,
fridge.
I know.
Beauty of this game is that the boss fights are gonna make no fucking sense.
Mhm.
The
whole game's not gonna make any
sense.
sense. But that's the greatest part. People are gonna play it just because it's so ridiculous. It's like, oh yeah.
It's gonna be like oh, what the hell was it? Oh god, poop thrower or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Like Poop Flinger or whatever,
Yeah.
that PlayStation game
Yeah,
or whatever.
That's
That's
what this game is gonna be.
God. I forgot about it. I saw the video on that actually semi-recently. Forgot that game even existed.
Dude, that game is weird.
That's not as lit as Big Chungus, bro. That game is way too lit. Ooh,
Big
let's see what I
Chungus.
won today.
All right.
I got a
Sip
$1
win.
medium cold brew. There you go, dude. You drink the iced coffee here.
I got a $1 medium coffee.
Ooh.
Excludes cold brew.
Oh, whoa. We'll see.
Wow.
Look at that.
Mine just says you're.
It's right there by your by the sock there. There you go.
The sock.
It's clean.
The dream catcher.
No. Those are specifically the paper towels. I use my laundry, man. I learned my lesson after that paternity test with the washing machine downstairs. That did not go well. I'm still waiting to hear the outcome on that one.
Yeah, mine just says you're fat.
You failed. You suck. It's like, wow. That's like a fortune cookie I got one time. I like opened the fortune cookie and
$1 off a dozen donuts.
it spat on me. I was like, wow. It was brutal. Mikey's making out like a bandit there.
Yeah, I throw them all out because I never use them. But
Do you?
I never use them, so if you want them,
I don't go to Dunkin' Donuts.
I do it several times a week.
Good for you.
Anytime I'm out, that's not going to work. I'm getting a nice
Coffee.
Yeah, nice coffee.
Coffee's good. I used to like the coffee culottes. I still do, the French vanilla coffee culottes. Well, I don't know. Sometimes you just want a hot coffee.
Yeah, I haven't had a cool in a long time. I should go to coffee.
I love
Like an adult.
Culottes. Wow.
Who's to say who's an adult anymore? I mean, look at me. Like I'm like far away from that.
Yeah, I'm not an adult. I'm wearing SpongeBob socks.
You are wearing SpongeBob socks.
I am. I have Patrick Star ones too.
That those are both facts.
I actually have 5 pairs of SpongeBob socks.
This is getting creepy.
And then I have another one where it's like neon pink and there's pimples on it.
I remember the neon pink ones. Those are actually pretty cool socks. How's the job going, Mike? You good?
Yeah, it's alright. It's not too bad.
Good.
Like it gets boring sometimes, but
Doesn't everything?
yeah, true. It's alright. I was listening to the sorry, excuse me.
No, I know it's a very exciting day. Trust me. I think we're all in the same boat, bro. I think everybody's. Are you tired today too?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
just
like,
one of those
like
days.
fall asleep
It
with
is
like
one
the
of those days.
bandsaw.
I think I got enough sleep. I'm so tired.
Probably honestly gonna take a nap. I'm probably gonna end up taking a nap. Although I say that, I mean, like, I really want to. I feel I should. I definitely need one. But like, and then it's gonna happen. I'm just gonna like.
Then you wake up feeling worse.
Well, yeah, or I like risk like sleeping too long, and then I won't be able to sleep tonight, and then it'll just screw up my whole sleep schedule. I mean, maybe I will. I don't know. I think I deserve a nap. I think I've earned a nap. So I'll probably end up doing that. And that's my exciting day. Other than that, I got to do some dishes and some
I have to go to
laundry
work.
later. You have to go to work. You always have to go to work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was listening to the audiobook for it last night, and I was, cause I read the book, but then like when I'm trying to doze off, I'll just listen to the audiobook.
Yeah, it's easier.
A little bit, and so I was just like, alright, I'm gonna stop the audiobook when it gets to part 16 of this chapter, and so I fell asleep while it was playing. I woke up and I was like, several hours more into the book. I was just like, great, now I have to
Go back
and
find.
scrub through the audiobook to find out where the hell I was.
That sucks.
Yeah.
It was pretty good though. Book is awesome.
Yeah, the book is fantastic. Yeah.
Very much like the book.
Yeah. The thing about I always try to like make a note of time codes if I'm getting sleepy, and even if it's like 10 minutes, like I remember 10 minutes prior to where I actually end up being, I'll at least know the parameters of where I am and be like, all right, so I'm at about an hour 37 or something like that, so I'll know at least just to something about it. Or sometimes I just don't at all, and I'll just be like, oh crap, and then I'll have to do the scrubbing thing, but that's pain.
Yeah, I just don't listen to audiobooks.
I don't really either. Sometimes I do, but it's tough when I like try to fall asleep because I end up like paying more attention to the story, and I'm like, well, this is having like the opposite effect of what I wanted. Like now I'm vested in this story and I want to see where it goes. And of course, like the audiobook is like 19 hours long, and I'm like, oh,
The audiobook for it's 45 hours.
Is it really?
Sorry.
No, you're good. 45 hours.
45 hours.
That's ridiculous. Who has that time? Like, well, I guess, I mean, well, that's insane. That is a long book, dude. That's a very long book. But a stellar read. That's a really good read.
It is. It's the first book I've read in a while that makes me like actually want to put time aside to read it.
Again, and I say this every week, I have books I need to start reading. But I just,
So much effort.
No, it's, and you know what? It's not really, but I know how it goes with me. Like, I'll start reading, and then I'll fall asleep. And then, that fun stuff. Man, that really gets me upset about I freaking had the wrong audio source at the beginning, whatever. I knew I was skipping over something. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah, this part isn't going to sound like we're underwater.
No.
Because, I mean, can millennials get wet? Wow.
They're not mogwais, dude. I'm pretty sure millennials can get wet.
That was a solid reference.
Thank you.
That was very good.
Thank you. I was just like, well, yeah. I mean, you can feed them after midnight too. I'm pretty sure that's when millennials start eating. Is like midnight.
Isn't there 3 things that you're supposed to?
Can't feed them after midnight.
And no sunlight.
No sunlight.
No sunlight, really?
No sunlight, yeah, dude. That's how they whack them in the first one.
It's been so long since I've seen it.
Me too.
I love Gremlins.
Me too.
They're remaking them. Actually.
Oh God, no! I was just thinking that. I'm like, I hope they don't remake that. And then you literally just said that. Oh, speaking of remakes, so they're remaking Saved by the Bell.
What?
Yeah, and they didn't ask Mark Paul Gosselaar to be any part of it. Like the original Zach Morris, they didn't even ask him to be in it. I'm like, what? Why would you not? He's like the poster boy. Or like, Saved by the Bell, the college years and stuff, because I absolutely watched that show too.
I did too.
Because I just loved Kelly Kapowski, because that was my girl.
Is there anybody else from the original cast?
I don't know. It was on my news feed yesterday, and I was like, and that was literally what it was. It showed a picture of Mark Paul Gosselaar, and it said, Gosselaar not asked to be a part of the reboot of Saved by the, which I'm like, I had no idea they were making, but of course, I mean, why not? Because they're remaking literally everything else. There are just literally no original ideas anymore. There is nothing, Oh, that's my ex backing up. I'll let you take your pick of which one. Yeah, that's insane. They're remaking Gremlins. As soon as they remake Goonies, I am going to lead an angry mob.
Hasn't that already been confirmed? The Goonies remake?
I don't know. I'm gonna look that up right now.
I think
I'm kind of worried about my response if it is.
Okay, Movie Web says that the Goonies 2 will not happen at all.
Yeah, reboot. Goonies reboot, maybe. That's from Dread Central. That was back in April.
Richard Donner is 87 years old.
Really? Richard Donner's 87? Wow. All right. Well, I can't get anything conclusive.
Yeah, I can't either.
So
Millennial Mike's got this.
I got nothing.
I
I
think.
thought I saw something.
No, that's cool. All right. Well, thank God, because I probably would have thrown tumbles. I don't know how, but I probably would have
pure
just.
adrenaline rush.
Yeah. People at home would have been amazed.
People wouldn't have been amazed because they can't actually watch the
I know.
podcast.
I could have just thrown anything and just be like, yeah, I just threw tumbles. Prove
Yeah.
I didn't. Plausible deniability, baby.
Fight me!
Fight me. But I just did the tumble. Go ahead and come at me. Catch these hands, brah. So, Cuomo is getting rid of fruity flavored. I was waiting to see your reaction on this, Mikey. He's getting rid of the fruity flavored, like, Jewel pods and stuff like that.
Man.
Now, they had done something, and I guess their reasoning is because, like, promoting smoking to kids.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Nicotine addiction.
Yeah, okay.
Nicotine addiction in mango.
Yeah, but, you know, don't worry, kids. You can still get your regular unflavored stuff. Like, we're just going to take away the fun out of it.
Well, and to be fair, that's going to knock a lot of kids off. I guess.
Well, maybe. I mean, are they hooked by
so.
that point? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hope so. That would at least.
But my thing with that is ridiculous. Is like you have all these alcoholic beverages that are fruity and like flavored and kitschy and catchy and probably schnapps is disgusting. But I mean, like, you know, like vanilla vodka and like strawberry mango kiwi crushed tequila or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might try that, but that's still readily available and no problems there. And why is I mean granted it's probably actually easier for kids to get a hold of alcohol than it is to get a hold of cigarettes. But so yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous, and that's just silly and dumb, and again it's another why are you doing this? Like, yeah, okay, whatever.
I'm just gonna put a few places most places out of business.
It might that and the whole like the vape lung thing that's a big deal now and stuff like that.
Oh.
And I'm like,
oh yeah, I gotta talk from my mom and my aunt about it.
I'm just like, it doesn't exist. It's like cancer. It's made up.
Yeah, it's the street
It's
weed cartridges.
Yeah, the crap ones. Yeah. But that's pretty much that.
What you get for buying your cartridges off Wish.com?
I know. Yeah, off of Wish. Nice. Do they offer those? Or
Alibaba.
If they had it on Amazon, you get like free shipping on it, which would be good. Like,
Next day shipping.
How could this give me cancer? I got Prime shipping on.
Yeah, what the hell? It specifically said no cancer. What do I know?
2 day shipping on this? Oh, that's a deal. Speaking of shipping, I have to check an order.
Is it for your loot crate? Or your loot box?
I haven't received any emails.
Since?
Yeah.
I figured as much.
Cut losses.
No, apparently he's still getting his.
Apparently
in like October it's supposed to be shipping.
They already took the money out. And which is funny because they actually started advertising for the following month's crate. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you said they received additional funding, and I guess they're not going belly up now or something.
It's Eternal or something.
Gave them additional funding?
I have no idea. Some idiot with lots of money to blow, apparently.
I don't even remember what it was. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, it's like they're advertising for next month's crate, and I actually commented on Instagram. I was like, hey, how about you do a huge favor and send out all the boxes you were already supposed to send out before you start advertising for next month?
Yeah, right?
It's like, you guys took my money, didn't get a crate, but we're advertising for next month. It's like, that makes perfect sense.
That should ship in January.
It's still delayed in customs. Man, you know, government.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
Being all like, oh,
Customs takes forever to go through.
I'm like one day away from making a phone call to Amazon and giving them peace of my mind.
You should. I mean, they'll probably like do something for you.
I paid money to have it delivered sooner. And I will not disclose the amount, but it was supposed to be here yesterday. So, and the money that I paid to have it delivered here sooner was a lot.
So I would absolutely make a phone call.
Yeah.
Like, I would be on that, like, now.
Probably just reimburse you for the shipping.
Yeah. I mean, which is better than nothing, but I mean,
Yeah.
still, you pay the money, you expect to have the shit there, you know?
Well,
But it's just like everything else these days. It's like, that's why you never pre-order, people. Never pre-order. Never pre-order.
No, how did South Park word it? It was like you're paying money for something that's not even done yet.
Yeah.
Like you're literally.
It's like any video game that comes out these days. It's exactly what it is. They ship unfinished games. And they're like, we'll get it in post.
I gotta go pick up Zelda today.
Do you really?
Yeah, that came out today.
Wait, which one is that? The remake?
The Game Boy remake thing.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Is that the one you were showing me, the Link's Awakening one?
The one
Yeah,
that I
yep.
was very pissed off at. Yes.
Yeah, 'cause it looks all Kirby-ish.
Yeah, well, it's a perfect game for Switch and handheld, I think, just because it's normally handheld.
The original Link's Awakening was awesome. I remember that. I think Tui still has that in the other
That
room
was
for
a
a Game Boy.
ton of
Yeah.
fun. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that one.
Now I get to have fun with it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I will
Prettier
not
graphics.
touch that.
That's true, and pretty
It
graphics.
literally looks like Kirby.
Yeah, which is fine.
Which no,
It's been a long
it's
time since I played a
stupid.
good Kirby game.
The last time that they had Link's Awakening, it was like an actual Zelda game, but now it's like. You know,
Well, I mean, you haven't
waiting-
played it, so it's just the graphics you don't like.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't have a Switch because, you know, money.
Yeah, money.
Because it's just like a Genesis Mini is probably more deserving than I have a Switch.
I can't wait. I'm gonna eventually get one of those.
I have I have the drawings done.
All of them?
All of them except for the background. I wanted to add a background of Pinhead. I just gotta add the iHeart HefTV to the.
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome. Yeah, send those
So I
over
had
to
to
me.
change the design for Jason.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I have the other one, the first one I showed you, and I still have that. I can color that if you
Oh no, just send me whatever you got. That'd be great. Thank you.
text them right now to you so that way you can see it.
That's actually not a bad idea.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It do be like that sometimes.
No worries, Mike. When I get paid, you get paid.
Yeah. What do you mean HefTV's going out of business? They're not bringing in any revenue. Like, they don't have any money.
Yep, when I get paid, you get paid, Mike.
Yep.
I don't have to get paid.
And when
I'll
I get paid, the rest of you guys get paid. So,
Right.
yep, should be any time now. Oh, I was just gonna head to Frisco for a little while.
I just started emailing like Blue Apron and stuff, saying, "Hey, can you sponsor
Can I
us?"
give us money? I don't even want to pimp your products. Can you just send money?
You're just like, you have like a 5?
Yeah, no, dude, like just send it in a birthday card or like
Dude,
just like a card or something. It's like, oh, I got a card in me. Oh, there's money in it. Oh,
Do you have 10 that I get a cop off you?
right? Or just free stuff. I mean, just send
Yeah.
us stuff. Just give us stuff.
That'd be awesome.
We do things. We deserve free stuff.
I mean, not much, but you know.
Yeah, we provide some sort of service to somebody,
Yeah,
right?
we provided entertainment because I
We
burn my.
supply the public with what they want.
Yeah, they need laughter to distract them from their
How
daily
much laughter
lives.
they're really getting from it, that's debatable. But
That's
we do
the-
supply some of it.
We do. And even if they laugh at one or two things, that's more than most people out there are doing. You hear that, you lazy people? Get out there and make people laugh.
Make people smile.
Make people smile.
Do good things because no one else is going to.
Thank you. That's true. And I was just playing footsies with tumbles, apparently. It was weird.
Dude,
By accident, by design, who knows what it was happening.
those wings were hot. as fuck.
Yes,
Last night, man.
Tumbles
Oh my
tried
God.
the last dab redux,
Oh.
the 2 million Scoville thing last night.
Ooh, how much sweat was pouring off your face?
There's a video up if you'd like to see
Yeah,
it.
there's the video.
I drool a lot.
Yep.
I might have put a titch too much on mine. I was drunk.
Hefty wasn't able to do the outro, so I did.
Yeah, I was like, I just kind of like, just handle this, please. Yeah, it was hot stuff.
That really was, man. Oh my god.
But the wings were good. They were the caveman seasoned smoked ones that we had at work.
That is true. The wings were amazing.
Those were really good. Yeah, but you can watch the video if you want.
I was watching this morning. Oh, I was pooing. It's great.
He was watching what he was eating as he was exiting what he had ate in that video. It was very poetic. It was beautiful.
It was nice.
It's
It
like
was
Sunrise, from Circle of Life right there.
Sun's a circle of life, not GameStop. 'Cause that shit is evil. Well, you got anything else you want to bring up, Tumbles? No? You, Mikey?
I'll check my notes, see if I have anything. I doubt
There's
it.
a lot of stuff I'll say for next week.
Yeah, next week's is gonna be that's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to next week because I'm just gonna sit here and be fat and eat
We're just gonna sit here
and stuff.
Bitch about how awful this year's been.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so next year, if you guys want to hear us whine and complain, there's going to be a lot of it. So absolutely 100% tune in next week, and you may learn something. So I guess, guys, we're going to call it for the day. Thank you guys, obviously, for coming again. Always love having you guys.
Waiting for that paycheck.
Yeah, keep waiting. I'll tell you what, hold your breath, all right? Run around in some circles.
What's gonna happen first? Tumbles getting paid or GameStop going under? That's the $1 million.
Now there's $1 million involved. Come on. I'm gonna go with GameStop will fold before Tumbles gets paid.
Probably.
I'm going with GameStop will fall and rebuild as a new empire before Tumbles gets paid. I'll tell you what, Jeebus will come back from the dead before Tumbles gets paid.
Short and long of it, I won't be getting paid.
Yeah, you guys ain't getting nothing. This is like charity work. It's like a community service.
I'm doing this for free.
Yeah.
I could be pooping right now.
Well, most of us wish we were. And on that poop note, guys, go out there and do good things, because nobody else is going to. If everybody did one good thing for somebody else each day, this world would not be such a bad place. And I can't even remember my own outro these days. Thank you guys so much for listening, and thank you guys for being on the cast. And again, I love you guys, and thank you for being my friends. The hugs will happen. And we'll catch you guys next time on HefTV. And don't forget to tune in next week, where we will have a jam-packed.
Mike will be naked.
And Mike will be naked.
He will
be nude on the next podcast. So keep an eye out for that. And we'll see you guys next time on HefTV.